All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who were well. And a double shalom to all you Akim and you Aqua, those of the hopeful elect seeking for salvation. I want to do a quick lesson on freedom of speech coming to an end. And as you see here, freedom of speech says the right to express any opinions without censorship or restraint. All right. And I believe freedom of speech comes from the First Amendment. And really, the Lord set all this up, for us to be able to preach the truth. Okay. And all that's coming to an end. I'm going to bring out the scriptures just to prove it, as it goes to show you that with the freedom of speech coming to an end, it's going to represent the doors of mercy closing. When you see the definition of restraint, because as we saw, freedom of speech says the right to express any opinions without censorship or restraint. It says a measure or condition that keeps someone or something under control or within limits. And through gradualism, you can tell that this devil is continuing to implement algorithms, preventing brothers from actually using the exact words to edify the hopeful elect. So code words are being spoken. And for those who have not been in the know, could be lost in the sauce unless the Lord gives you the spirit to understand what these code words are. But now when you read Sirach 39:1, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And so we got to be occupied in these prophecies, which prophecy means to tell you before. And all these things that are coming down the pipeline are gradually coming, and it's all coming together. I mean, it's coming together and it's moving pretty quickly. And if you're not occupied in prophecies, you're not measuring the times, a lot of these things are going to catch you off guard. And so getting the wisdom, knowledge of scriptures from the ancient, those the Lord set up, starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men on down, like-minded camps, is very important in these times, because the Lord is going to shut down things soon, and we're not going to be able to post videos up or create a new page. If our page gets taken down, we're not going to be able to, go to another outlet to post our content, through the Spirit. And that's ultimately the Lord controlling these things. Amos 8:11 says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And this is a part of being occupied in prophecies. If you're measuring the times, you're seeing that the word is getting ready to be shut down. It's not going to be preached anymore on YouTube or on the streets, because freedom of speech is being taken away, and there being limits currently and restraints being put on, us being able to preach the gospel and edify the hopeful elect, because the Lord's getting ready to shut it down. That's the famine of the word. Now there will be a famine of food and water, as the scriptures say. Again, if you're occupied in prophecies, you would know that. Okay. So a lot of our people are not prepared for that, but this here is the famine of the word that's getting ready to take place. Amos 8:12 says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and shall not find it, because the Lord is going to shut it down. So majority of our people, they weren't taking this seriously. It says you never miss something until you lose it. And there's another saying, I can't really think of it off the top of my head, but something about never miss the water till the well runs dry, something like that. It's lucky if I butchered that, but a lot of our people are gonna wish that they had this truth, because they're gonna realize the only way to survive is if you're in a know. When you read Isaiah 33:6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." The wisdom and knowledge of your scriptures, which is being preached by the ancient, okay, which consists of knowledge, prophecies, you know, the names to call on, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All these things are going to be so important for you to know in these times and upcoming times to keep you stable. It says, "And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is his treasure." Fearing the Lord is very important. A lot of our people don't even know that. So if you don't have the wisdom and knowledge of your scriptures, there's nothing that we can do for you whatsoever. All right, and the Lord is going to shut the doors of mercy soon. Now, when you read St. Matthew 24:14, matter of fact, let me get Romans first. I'm going to get Romans, and then I'm going to jump and end off on St. Matthew. But Romans 10:18, may start at 17. All right, it says, Romans 10:17, it says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." Verse 18, "But I say, have they not heard?" It says, "Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world." So these people, they all know who the Israelites are. They see us on the streets. And again, you have our teachers been on the streets for decades, man. Our apostle, head apostle, Apostle Tahar, been in the truth for over 35 years, you know, in counting, and as well as, you know, Apostle Gabar been in the truth for over 30 years. I mean, these men have been preaching for a long time. This truth been going out since the late 60s, early 70s. And now when apostles hit, you know, got on to YouTube 2007, the word started to flourish, okay, across the four corners of the earth. So our people heard. Our people are hearing this truth. They know who the Israelites are. So there's no excuse, right? And they're going to wish that they took heed, those who did not. St. Matthew 24:14, it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world," meaning oikoumene, all right, across the four corners of earth, all the inhabitants of the earth, "for a witness unto all nations." Why is this word being preached into all the world? For a witness unto all nations, for two reasons. Our people scattered across the four corners of earth, you know, amongst these heathen nations, okay? So you got some of my people look like Edomites. You got some of my people that look like, you know, Ammonites, okay, or Moabites, okay? To make it simple, so-called white people, so-called Japanese people, so-called Chinese. You got some of my people scattered amongst all nations. But they go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they're Israelites. But then also, too, these heathen nations are going to know what their judgment is before it happens. All right? So this word has flourished, it's made its way. You got people in, you know, Turkey, know who the Israelites are able to access the truth. People in Venezuela, China, India, Russia, Canada, Alaska, you name it. So this word has flourished. They've heard. It says, "And then shall the end come." So now the end is coming. The final of the end of Esau's rulership is at hand. And it's, you know, this place has run its course. And so last but not least, I want to end off, as I read Sirach 39:1, got to be occupied in prophecies and continue to stay the course for those of us who are in the know. But Sirach 25, Salakia, is it 5 and 7? Yeah, Sirach 5 and 7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. If the Lord put on your spirit, to inquire about the Hebrew Israelites, and you want to know more about the things to come, and you're new to the faith, get in tune, jump in there. It's like double dutch. You got to get in there. All right. You don't have much time. You got to figure these things out, man. Through the Spirit, man. You got to know the true names to call on, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You got to actually figure out what you can do to get right with the Lord. Try to keep the law to the best of your ability. Go to the nearest camp, get some edification, take notes, watch the videos, because time is coming soon. All right, it says, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Wrath means extreme anger. So we all know, those that are in the know, that the Lord is pissed off and extremely angry with this place. And he's getting ready to bring heavy judgment upon those of his enemies. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So a lot of these people are going to die who think that they're secure when they're not. All right? If you're not under the protection of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, there's nothing that we can do for you. There's nothing we can do for you, period. It's the Lord that's going to send forth protection. And we're just used as vessels to go out there and preach the word during these times of, freedom of speech. But it's getting ready to be taken away. The Lord's going to shut it down because the doors of mercy are about to close. All praises to Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rakakwadash.